Okay, for this first step, you're just gonna flip this curved piece a full 360. So I'm gonna take this piece, flip it towards me, and pull this up, lay it flat so you can see it, and then I'm gonna flip it one more time so that it's right sides together again. And then we'll bring the straight edge over to the side seam and match up your hem. And then we're gonna just pin this together for now. Okay, so I have this pinned here. This is where it will later be sewn. But next we're gonna grab this crazy diamond shape that I pushed out of the way earlier. I'm just gonna kind of lay it flat like it wants to lay. And then we're gonna grab this corner here. I'm gonna bring it over. I'm not flipping the fabric at all. I'm just gonna slide it under. It's kind of hard to do while holding the camera. I'm gonna slide this, and this is that corner, and then I'm gonna bring it up. Okay, so I've kept my hand on that same corner this whole time, so I've just brought it up to meet this corner here. And then this bottom corner will match up with the one that we've already pinned on the curved piece right here. And then I'll do that one more time. So I'm just sliding it out so you can see. Okay, so here it is again laid out. And then we're just gonna grab this piece here, take it, slide it under, and pull, keeping it right sides together with the back bodice. So pull that up, and then you pull this, and these 2 points here will connect. And if I can get this one out, this one is going to connect with this one. Okay, so now if you look at it, I've went ahead and pinned these together. This is that corner that I was pulling. Pinned it up here with the top of this. And then what it does is it just wraps around this loop that we created earlier with the hem. So it wraps around here, and then you pin these pieces right side together, and you'll pull it all the way down. And give yourself like 1/2 inch. You don't want to sew it too tight, because what we're going to do is sew this together here, and if you make it too tight and cinch it around there, then the knot's not going to really slide very well. Okay, next you're going to pin together the bottom of this diamond. Pin that with this top of the curved piece here. Okay, so now I have it pinned, and you'll see there's 2 distinct endpoints here where you had clipped earlier. Serge these together right here. So serge this first, and then you'll serge this next. And then after that's done, then you can serge your side seam, the remaining side seam. So after you've sewn your side seam, you'll flip out the harbor knot right sides out, and there's a step that talks about overlapping the hem and tacking it in place. So you'll just kind of play with the hem. The seam right here should be kind of in the center at the top of the knot or twist. And then you're going to take the long hem and overlap it so you're hiding all that fabric there, and then overlap it onto the curved piece, and then you're going to tack it down here. Don't tack it super tight, but it should be fairly tight to keep like right here. That way it keeps the fabric from shifting a lot when you're wearing it. Also, I found it easiest the first couple of times to try on the top and kind of play around with the fabric because you can slide it through. That way, if you have a bunch of fabric, say bunching up over here, and it's like getting poofy and stuff, you want to distribute it evenly. After your first one or two harbor knots, you'll kind of know exactly where to go and won't need to try it on. But yeah, so just place a tack right there.